So if you didn't notice, that was a motorcycle lane splitting while we are going through traffic. I am in the HOV lane. Between the adjacent lane, that motorcycle lane split. I did give that motorcycle room to get past, so I slightly moved the vehicle to the left. If you are familiar with Autopilot, or if you're not, Autopilot does not detect motorcyclists that are lane splitting. So it tried to maintain center lane, and sometimes that can be dangerous for the motorcyclist. So almost 100% of the time when I see or notice a motorcycle lane splitting, I immediately move to slightly to the left to give that motorcycle more space to pass. And it is legal here in the state that I'm in to lane split even in traffic. So here's another motorcyclist, and I can hear him. He's approaching, so I disengage Autopilot. I move slightly to the left, as you can see, for him to pass. And you just have to be aware. So if you are using Autopilot and you're on the fast lane or HOV lane, keep an eye out for those motorcyclists, especially in traffic. There's quite a few of them that do lane split. Just make sure to give them enough space, because if you're on Autopilot, depending on how the lane changes, you may sideswipe them and put their life in danger. So do share the road, something that I wanted to bring up in this video, because not a lot of people are aware, and hopefully Tesla in the future will be able to enable that within their Autopilot automated system to detect motorcyclists that are lane splitting, to give them a little bit more space versus trying to keep center lane. Of course, not hitting the center divider, of course. Otherwise, it works really well. I'm currently on Navigate on Autopilot, and Navigate on Autopilot, I have to say, works okay for the most part, but doesn't work well in traffic. It constantly tries to figure out which lane to be in, even though that lane we personally know will slow down. It doesn't detect that. So right now it's trying to get me to the fast lane, which I know will eventually slow down, and the HOV lane will continue faster. Although I do need to exit, there is another opening before that exit. A smart driver would continue until the opening before the next exit, assuming there's enough time to exit and change lanes safely. But Autopilot doesn't detect that, and now it's trying to tell me to get out the HOV lane again. But again, I don't want to, because I know that there's still another 1.5 miles or so, and the mile before the exit there will be an opening, and with that there's no opening in the lanes either, so it's still telling me to confirm the lane change, but double solid. So it's not perfect, it's not a perfect system. That's why it's still in beta. And again, here I'm cruising past all these traffic in the HOV lane, which the lane that originally they told me to get into earlier, I would probably have a 10 to 15 minutes delay if I follow that direction. Anyways, I thought I'd share this recording and show you guys how Autopilot works with Navigate. Just enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. And again, just FYI, if you are interested in a Tesla, check out the description in this video for the link to purchase a Tesla. If you use that link, you will get unlimited supercharging between 6 and 9 months, depending on, I believe, for your first order. There's some new policy around that, but it will end of December. So definitely put your order in. I don't know if Tesla will extend it any longer after December, but they may. Just make sure that you do try to get the vehicle in the next quarter for the $3,750 tax credit, which will continue to be cut in half and completely gone by end of 2019. See you guys next time.